So that brings us to the next requirement, requirement 2F, and that's a labor distribution system that charges direct and indirect labor to the appropriate cost objective. So we've seen just a moment ago how an employee can record the labor and submit the labor charges, and once again they're approved and transferred to the accounting system, we will run process 2F, and that's a labor distribution system, and that's a big one. This is where a lot of contractors fall short, is that you don't have an adequate labor distribution system that charges direct and indirect labor to the appropriate cost objectives. So effectively what that means is this: I'm going to run a process in the accounting system called labor distribution. I'll run that for a given time period, and there it is. So effectively what you're seeing here is the hours that have been recorded in the timesheet are multiplied by the hourly rate, the effective rate. What effective rate means, if an employee is salaried, the system will create a rate based upon, and when we say rate in this sense, it's not an indirect rate, it's a pay rate that is effectively calculated by the hours on the timesheet divided into the employee's salary for the period. So that is the effective labor distribution. So again, a process that the DCAA is big on. So to give you an example what another report would look like, we're going to run the labor distribution by contract report. So it's going to loop through, and for each employee, for each contract, actually in this case we're running it by contract, it can also be run by employee, you'll see the contract, the employees who worked on it, their labor categories, and the hours that they charged for the period from an inception and period to date and inception date, both dollars and hours. So that is an example of what a labor distribution report would look like in this context, labor distribution by contract.